Hi, I'm Jaina.
Hi, Melissa. Today we'll be making
mozzarella cheese
We'll be using whole milk and skim milk.
to see which milk makes the best cheese due to its fat content. So
Let's see how it goes. The ingredients will be
I feel like it's going so fast.
The ingredients we'll be using are distilled water, skim milk, whole milk, lemon concentrate, and rennet tablets.
Also, a large pot, a mesh strainer, a measuring cup, 2 small ramekins, a kitchen thermometer, a spatula, and a wooden spoon.
Here we are adding a cup of distilled water.
I don't know how much. How much do we need?
A third of a cup.
Okay. And then a third of a cup of lemon juice concentrate.
Here we are adding 8 cups of whole milk, which is equivalent to half a gallon, but we later had to change it to a whole gallon of milk.
Which you'll see later on in the video, thus doubling up the recipe as a whole. Now we are adding the lemon juice concentrate mixture to the milk and stirring for at least 30 seconds.
We are now turning the stove on to low to medium heat and placing the milk mixture on top.
Now we see Alyssa professionally cutting 1/8 of a rennet tablet, then later dissolving it in 1/8 of a cup of distilled water.
Okay. Now we wait until the temperature reaches 90 degrees before taking it off the burner.
At this point, we turned off the burner, added the rennet tablet mixture to the milk, and then stirred for a few seconds before putting the lid on.
Now that the lid is on, we are transferring the pot off of the heat.
We allowed the mixture to set for 10 minutes and we had some free time on our hands.
This is my life! I could be a real asset to Baby Corp. I have lots of great ideas!
Okay, that's enough.
Now that the mixture is set, we use a spatula to check if it resembles a soft custard.
To break up the curd, we will be using the spatula to cut a grid-like pattern through the milk mixture.
While in the heat, we stir the mixture until it reaches 105 degrees.
Now using a small mesh strainer, we are separating the curd from the whey into a separate bowl.
In a large mesh strainer, we are separating the remaining curd from the whey.
Then we began kneading the curd to remove the excess whey. In a large bowl, we microwaved the curd for 1 minute, kneaded it, then microwaved it again for 35 seconds. Strain again to remove excess whey. Ensure that the curd reaches 135 degrees before kneading it again.
How was it? Good. Good with the olive oil. That does not look.
So we didn't end up with mozzarella, but we got ricotta instead.
Might have been due to the fact that we had to substitute the lemon juice for the citric acid. Possibly our rennet tablets weren't strong enough.
Because we did end up doubling the recipe later on,
Yeah.
because things weren't working out, so...
Either way, it was really fun.
And the ricotta was good with olive oil.
Only with olive oil.